Residential solid waste collection is something that many of us just take for granted. We're going to go behind the scenes a little bit today, and with me is Randy Atkinson, the Solid Waste Director for the City of Hot Springs. Welcome, Randy.
Well, thank you, Terry. Good to be here.
You do a great service with residential solid waste collection. People don't realize all that goes behind it. So let's start with the cart. That's kind of
Absolutely.
Yes.
We furnish each household with a 96-gallon cart container. We do ask that they do not overflow the carts for numerous reasons. One is the litter that throws out. If you need an additional cart, you see you got more trash, on a regular basis, you can call our office at 321-6911 and request an additional cart. The guys do a tremendous job. They're hustling constantly every day. We do ask that the residents have their carts out by 6 a.m. and then put them back up by 6 p.m., that they have them set out at the edge of the curb in front of their house, not out in the street. And then the guys put it right back to where the cart was when they came through. And, just like I say, we only ask for bagged household trash. No leaves, limbs, grass clippings, and so forth. We actually provide an additional service for those items, so strictly household trash.
So that's something that you see people occasionally violate. They put the wrong things in the cart. And you have every possible service available for people who want to recycle their brush curbside along with other items, correct?
We do, and we do have this pamphlet that we have at our main office and have some at City Hall, and that people can come pick up, and it shows all the various services we do provide in the city, from recycling to the cap services you mentioned, leaf and mulch. So anytime, they have questions, they can call our main and ask questions, or, like I say, pick this pamphlet up and know what we do provide.
And if you use those other surfaces, it's amazing how much less volume you actually put in your cart after you take out all the recyclables.
Absolutely. I encourage recycling more so than anything because, like I said, if you take your cardboard, your plastics, your aluminum cans and so forth and put in your recycle container, well, that lessens what trash you do have, then you shouldn't have the issue of overflow of trash cans.
And it's the green thing to do.
Absolutely.
You're helping the environment.
You betcha.
Keeping all those items out of the landfill.
Absolutely.
And speaking of being environmentally friendly, your neighbors don't take too kindly when your overflowing trash cart is also attracting animals in the neighborhood.
That's correct. We do have a problem with coons and possums and so forth. And like I say, on a windy day, litter's throwing, and rain. When it rains, the trash gonna fall on the ground, and the people are gonna come out and they got trash in their yard. So, the best thing to do is just put enough trash in your can that lid stays shut. That's the big thing.
Mm-hmm. Do we need to mention holidays? People always get noticed, don't they, when their trash collection day is shifted?
Correct. We do try to do on Code Red, if you're signed up for it, to notify you that your trash collection on a holiday will be a day later. And we do run an ad in the paper prior to any holiday. Now, there are 3 holidays that we do not pick up trash whatsoever, and that's so that the staff can spend time with their families, and that's Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's.
Well, we can't say enough about your staff. They get compliments all the time about doing the job above and beyond what is required. Isn't that right?
Absolutely. I mean, to think about it, they're kind of like postmen. They have to work regardless. It doesn't matter if it's rain, sleet, snow, sunshine, or whatever. They're out picking up trash.
Mm-hmm. And most people are really happy to see them because they talk about how they enjoy the friendly neighbors that give them a wave or thank them for what they do.
They do. They can tell you some stories, and they have people that that bring them out a drink, the water during the summertime, and it's just really neat to see how the residents appreciate what they do for them.
Well, and they mentioned safety being an issue. It is hard to imagine them holding on to those moving trucks when there's very bad weather conditions.
Correct. And they do a good job of that, and our drivers are aware they're hanging on back there, so they're not going to be speeding down the road. So, safety is a big issue. The one thing, I'd encourage people when they do drive, that's why we have all the flashing lights and so forth on our trucks, is to notify there are guys up there that may be coming out from behind that truck, so that, somebody driving down the street will be aware that there are people out running trash.
So just like a school bus, it might take a few more seconds, but people's safety is at stake.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, not other than what you said previous, that we have a tremendous staff. They take pride in what they do, and we just appreciate all they do for us.
And the result is beautiful, as you can see behind us, a nice, neat, clean neighborhood.
Absolutely.
Randy, thank you for joining us, and thank you to all of the members of your staff that help keep Hot Springs beautiful.
We appreciate what you do for us and promoting our department.
Happy to. And next week, we'll bring you more city news. These are some of the faces behind the people that get the job done every day in every neighborhood in Hot Springs. We have Spencer, Aaron, and Johnny. Welcome, guys. I thought I'd start off by asking, what's the best part of the job?
I think it's just the people up here. Everybody's very friendly. Everybody has good attitudes, and it's just fun being outside.
Actually, being outdoors, working, not stuck in a building all day, serving the people of Hot Springs is an honor.
Just working here, it's an honor for me.
That's great. And you're going to be retiring soon.
Well, a couple more years.
That's why I got the smile on your face.
Oh, yeah.
All righty. What about the worst part of the job? Or the toughest part?
I'd say careless drivers, looking out, safety.
Safety is a big concern. Sometimes people take for granted what you're doing, or they get in a hurry, and that, not to say the elements. Weather can be a hindrance sometimes. It gets tough sometimes, cold or hot.
Yeah, the weather, cold and hot.
So people have to watch out that these are real human beings getting on and off their vehicles and not be in such a hurry to get where they have to go. Have y'all had any unusual experiences while on the job?
Yeah, I found a doctor's wallet right around the corner right here one time. It had a bunch of money laying on the road and some Walmart gift cards and stuff in it. So I put it all together and turned it into the office down there. And he was real thankful for that. And I found a lady who was in distress over here on the Ridgeway that I called 911 to come get her. She was in bad shape. And, back in the 80s, we used to drive these older trucks, and they had one time 3 weeks we didn't work because the diesel was frozen at the tanks. They had to put a gasoline in the tanks just to keep it to get work to drive from freezing up the tank.
Well, this is some interesting stories.
Yeah.
You've got to work in all kinds of weather.
It was about 3 weeks we didn't get to work at all.
Well, thanks, guys. We sure do appreciate what you do.
No problem.
You do a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.